Now I'm with Sarah, who actually is a commercial planner, so a perfect person to come on board this project. But Sarah, I understand your roots go back far as well with the old school.
Yes, I went here from kindergarten to grade 6 and had one of the best times of my life so far here at this school, an elementary school, because it's got acres of land, all sorts of different buildings, you know.
It's gorgeous. And what was this when you were attending the school? What was this room?
This room we're in was the principal's office, which I saw personally, and it was all broken up, but the idea for this space is to open it right up and use it for multi-purpose. We want to be able to do as many different sort of arts and culture, community center purposes that you can think of. This floor will all be redone, hopefully, in wood that we're getting from one of our other alumni, Luke Martin, his brother. And he is taking trees that are from just up the hill, milling them, grading them, kiln drying them, and providing all the new wood.
So it sounds like at several stages along the way, I've heard about the reclamation of a lot of the nuts and bolts and wood and all kinds of things. So this is a really eco-friendly design. Yes,
it is. We use what we have because it looks neat. It keeps everything on the property, and it's also cheaper because a lot of our work and labor, like that kind of stuff, is donated from community members that are involved and want to be involved. And
Now, what would you be doing if you weren't doing this? Commercial planning entails what?
This isn't all I'm doing. Takes a lot of time for sure, but no, I've got lots of jobs on the go that are, like this, in that they're open for public use. A lot of people coming through restaurants, nightclubs, and retail stores. So yes, this hopefully will generate income in order to, sustain it and build more in the future.
You were looking at many uses for the property here. So is that challenging and interesting for you?
Oh, it's only space planning is what I love and what I really, tickles my fancy. So when I get to pair that with a place where I grew up and had some of the most wonderful times of my life, and how it was going to be closed and we were going to lose that, so to regenerate it and try and make it even better than it used to be, it's great.
It's pretty neat, isn't it? Now, there are some spaces that are beautiful right now that have just been redone from old wood, I think, is the cafe and the gymnasium. Anything else in this building that's pretty well ready to go?
Oh, this building's not quite ready to go, no. But so far downstairs, we'll just be exposing some of the neat wood that's there. We will probably reuse stuff for trim and whatnot, but we also, whenever we build new walls, we save the 2x4s from a wall we took down, and then there you go, you've got some framing material. So yeah, we use it for everything. Even the tables in the cafe are made from reclaimed from the property.
That's wonderful. I heard also there's a theater.
Yes, well, it's the setup of a lot of elementary schools was to have the theater as part of the gym, so many years of theater entertainment there, and so we hope to expand on that. Right now we have a open mic night that is monthly, and anyway, lots of stuff happening, but we're still just getting going.
Lots of work to come.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't say we're halfway, but we must be getting close.
You double, not just as a great pianist, Rick, but also as a grant writer. So I know that money is not easy to come by, especially in these economic times. How well have you done so far with the grant writing?
Oh, it's been fantastic. The support from the community and from a lot of different sources has just been stupendous.
Well, Well, in the case of the hub at Cowichan Station, there are so many potential uses. How have you gone about kind of strategizing where to find the money?
So we started with a huge community process of setting our vision, our priorities, and then I went out and researched and said, for this purpose, is there a funding source to be interested in this?
Yeah,
For example, the BC Rehab Association, they had money for accessibility issues. So then we looked at our plan, said, what is there in our plan that would match that?
What are the other major funders so far that have supplied real money?
Well, in terms of grants, the biggest one was Heritage Canada. It's a federal source. We got $265,000. It was a grant. This is a special one because it had to be for an anniversary event, for a 100 or 125th. So we had the 125th, I think it was, anniversary of the founding of Cowichan Station. So we approached them and said, we want to celebrate that by creating a new venue for our community that's good for culture and sports.
Perfect thinking, perfect thinking. What about what is to come? What still has to be funded? Quite a lot by the look of what's going on around here with the construction.
We're a community that shows there's lots of interest in whatever we'll do. We've started in the basement of the old school. We got a grant from BC Creative Spaces to put in a clay arts studio, and this is going to be run by a cooperative of local clay artists, and they'll be doing youth programming and open art. So we need about $20,000 to finish that space. That will also have room in the other half of the basement for just a more open art space, and I hope it will be also a good teenage drop-in youth zone as well.
Yeah.
So that's one. A second is our annex, which we rent out to a lot of groups, short and long term. The heating system has just gone kerplunk. So we want to put in an air source heat pump that will be very energy efficient. For this building, we have a geothermal pump. On that side, we'll do an air pump, and with remote control, because we've learned that as landlords, we have to be aware of things like, is the heat getting turned on and off?
Absolutely.
So for energy efficiency and to make this financially viable.
Very important.
So we need to get a good heat system in there. With all these grants that we've brought in, almost all of them have matching funds requirements. So the $265,000, we then had to go to the community and raise another $265,000. And we've been doing that through the stuff that Jill already talked to you about, which are these fundraisers we have, people donating their time, donating materials. So the only reason this grant writing has been so successful is because the community has come on and supported it.
This place is rentable. There's quite a few rooms already being used, quite heavily, I think, and there's fun things like the entertainment night that happens once a month.
Yeah, there's the open mic here, and then I personally rented this space twice for school fundraising events, and we have open parties, and so that's just in this space. Oh, I also come here for the workout on Tuesday and Thursday mornings.
Sounds great. Well, it definitely is a hub of community activity. Thanks so much, Rick, and good luck to everybody who's working on making this the greatest place to be in Cowichan Station. Lots of ways for you to participate. Enjoy events at the hub at Cowichan Station, or come on out and join the work parties. We're going to take a brief break, and then we'll be back with a road trip idea for you. Celebrating 100 years in 2014, the Cowichan Station School will be 100 years old, and that reunion is going to happen in June. Well, we hope you've enjoyed the program, and don't forget, a lot of our story ideas come from you, so you can always reach us through Facebook or Twitter. You could email us if you like. Thanks for watching.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network, Men's Wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co., Menswear and Accessories, Hair Services provided by Salon J,